recipe and surprised me with it one day when I was having a bad day. So it's just like the stuff,
the little things.
You know what I'm saying? She really cared. She treated me like a king, man, and I think that's awesome.
And you reciprocate that.
Yeah, it ain't nothing about no Hollywood this or like, you know, it ain't nothing.
But
like
of course, we're gonna assume that being media that we are.
Of course.
So I was glad.
I'm not. That's not even my like style.
I can tell.
That's not my style at all.
Damn, you cool as hell.
I know. What's your sign?
Aries.
Oh damn, my husband Aries.
No, we say I
y'all hold on to everything. Look.
But you know, I'm March 25th, so that's close to Pisces. So
yeah.
A lot of that too, though.
Right. Now, I was just, we do our research, and I was just reading that you had some type of, you had a reaction to Kanye West's baby name being North. Like, that's the baby's name? What are your thoughts on his choice of?
You know what? It was just a surprise. I saw, Northwest.
Right.
But when you think about it, if a pretty girl, a girl like pretty like Kim Kardashian comes up to you and is like, "Hi, my name is North," you'd be like,
hot.
"Damn."
But the meaning behind it, like they just said the meaning behind it. So they were saying, North is kind of like it symbolizes the new heights for their career. Well, I mean their actual relationship.
It's a great name.
So it's a good name. Like
I think
didn't
it is
get
a good name. I just wasn't used to it, so it's just getting used to it. But honestly, I think that's an awesome name.
Okay.
I think they're gonna have the girl's gonna be beautiful, I'm sure.
Yeah. Big Sean live in the studio with us right now. You have a new single that was just released a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Beware.
Yeah.
With Janae
Aiko.
Yeah,
Janae.
Yeah. And Lil Wayne.
Yeah. People really like this song. I guess it's kind of new because it's kind of like emotional. It tells a story in it, and it's something new for me. I'm usually like a party guy. I mean, I've always done like story stuff and like serious songs on my mixtapes and albums, but they were never singles. So this is the first single like this, and it was trending on Twitter a whole bunch, like last night and today, and just like a few minutes ago. So people seem to like it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm excited. I worked really hard on this album. It's something heartfelt. I took the extra time, and I think people are gonna really love the album.
Yeah. What's your vice? What is that thing that you like? Like, are you a watch guy? Are you a necklace guy?
What do I like?
Yeah. What's your thing that you do with your money? Outside of saving it, I hope.
Yeah, man. Well, I just bought a house. I bought my mom a house.
Nice.
And I bought myself a house too. So that was like the first big things I did. The cars. I bought my family, like my dad a car, my mom cars. I'm into like jewelry and stuff, but it ain't that serious to me anymore. Like I got some chains. I actually got a lot of chains, but when I got them, I was even like, man. So, at least they're real gold though. So if I don't want them, I can just.
Yeah, you can go to them places
right
that put the
back.
big sign, but they had to hire that guy for $5.
Straight
Put the
up.
sign outside.
All right. So being in this game, is it difficult to create like those true organic friendships and relationships?
Like in what ways? I feel like, I'm cool. There's a lot of people I got great relationships with. We've been homies. Like, I was just talking about my homie Wale, who album just came out.
Yes.
And he, I remember a few years ago I was touring with Wale, and I used to have to follow his tour bus in an SUV.
Wow.
And he was one of my homies who was rolling with me. It was 5 of us in the SUV. We had one hotel room, sleeping in maybe one bed, 4 people sleeping on the floor.
Wow.
Sleeping in the bathtubs in the hotel room, like shitty hotel rooms, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, we'd be performing for 200 people, and to go from fast forward a few years later to where our careers are, it's just crazy to see how that comes to fruition. And like same with my homie J. Cole and Wiz Khalifa, and just like who else? Drake. And Tiger. There's so many people who like I know early on before we popped that we was all like strategizing together. It's cool to just see everybody doing so good.
Yeah. Do people you and Drake's tone is very similar. Have people said that to you before?
People used to say that before a while ago, but I think people realize that there's ways to set us apart now, especially with my ad-libs. I always be, oh God, and boy.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's one thing. And then I think once people just get used to you as an artist, they just know how to differentiate.
Right. Do people ever say that you rap just like you talk? or talk just like you rap? Cause you
Hell
feel like
yeah.
you could just
that's
say,
it.
that's just how I go. It's like it just
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Do you get crunk? Like, what gets you hype? Like, it seems
Hell
like
yeah,
you're
I
so
be
laid
hype.
back.
Now you gotta see my shows. I be hype as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I be hype as like for real. I'm just, you gotta keep it cool, man.
Right. Did you
Oh,
have
yeah.
braces? Did you have braces?
Yeah, I had braces
I
when I was
can tell.
younger.
Yeah, me and Brady, we and Jazzy had them too, so we can tell.
My mom, I had good teeth though. My mom had good teeth.
Yeah, so did mine, but I had to get them more perfect. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, I'm about to ask maybe just a few little questions, little fun questions.
What up?
Okay. What's the worst job you ever had?
Worst job I ever had was a telemarketer. I was selling.
What?
Imagine you being a telemarketer.
Hello, this is
Boy.
Sean. That's just how I
I'd be like, hey, what's up? It's Sean Anderson calling over here.
Oh, I got the voice.
Nah, so I remember that. And I used to sell stuff too. I was there. They didn't fire me. I ended up quitting. And what other whack jobs have I had? That and my very first job, I was like my best friend's dad owned like a big construction company in Detroit, and they was building a lot of buildings, and he would have us like come clean up like certain work sites.
Mm-hmm.
That job was weak as hell though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was making like, really, I think he was just being nice because he could have got some professionals to come in there and do like 10 times better job we did.
Right.
But he was just like giving his son and his kid, his son's friend, a job.
Some money, just extra change, and then it taught you, I'm sure, some humility as well.
Yeah, and like how to do like manual
Yeah.
work. I can like fix it.
Okay, so what's your alter ego?
I be wild, crazy, but I always keep it cool though. I never lose my cool, you know what I'm saying? But I go crazy at shows. That's the time to go crazy.
So that's your alter ego. Does that alter ego have a name? Other than Big Sean?
Sean Don.
Sean Dunn. Okay. What?
Sean Don Perry.
All right, one more. What's that one thing that you cannot live without other than your phone?
Other than my phone, I don't care about my phone. You can take my phone. The one thing I can't live without is my crew, man, my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the one thing I can't live without. My what else?
That's cool. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
and then 10 years from now, where would you be?
I'm gonna be on wherever I want to be, on top of the game. If I still want to be rapping, whatever business ventures come my way, put my homies on, shedding more light to other artists. I feel like probably having an awesome label and just bossing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else are you interested in? What other things do you like outside of obviously your number one priority is being a great artist? But it seems like you're an intelligent guy that you have other interests. What would those other interests be? What are they?
Man, well, I just naturally really like movies, so I like looking at movies, watching movies. I probably feel like I could be a young Denzel if I wanted.
Yeah.
Give us a line.
I know. Training Day. Give us one of the
You
key
shot me in the ass. Stuff like that. But just whatever I feel like having fun. Any business ventures, I want to own restaurants. I want to like give people, employ people. I want to just help people out, man. So, I've been doing what I can. I started a foundation in Detroit where we like give to the less fortunate and give to kids who need and scholarships and stuff like that. So just whatever comes my way, man, really.
You know what? I always like to, when I can get it in, to ask artists about their spiritual walk, or where are you a person that prays? Do you meditate? How do you make sure you stay centered with whoever you serve?
Yeah, I meditate for sure, man. I'm not real like hippie. I'm like, I believe in like the law of attraction. I believe in like God and the universe. You really what you want, and you only think of what you want. Create it. It's nothing is impossible, and once you like put that full trust into the universe that you can have anything you want, that's when your world starts unfolding, and you just start creating stuff deliberately. And it's awesome.
You're awesome. When's your album coming out?
It comes out August 28th.
28.
You're awesome.
Why do they have the 27th?
I mean, oops, 27.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
My bad.
I'm just saying.
It
You
comes,
have to
out,
be
it
the
comes out August 27th. It's
Okay.
called Hall of Fame.
Uh-huh.
I call it Hall of Fame because I realized that when it's all said and done, 100 years, 200 years from now, when you're nothing but a memory, that's all you want to be is remembered for all the right things, man. So that's why I want to be in the Hall of Fame, and you know.
So,
That's what it is.
so the first album was great. Do you believe in the sophomore album curse?
Yeah, I believe in it, but I don't believe I'm gonna have a sophomore album curse.
See that law of attraction?
This album is way better. It's just way. I'm way more comfortable as an artist. I find exactly what kind of music I want to make, and I find like my own style, my own everything. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be big.
So who else you gonna have on the album?
Some good features, man. I got it. Let's see. I got Miguel on there. Yeah, I got who else is on there? I got Nas on there. I got
Classic.
who we got on there?
Who else he got?
James Conroy.
Yeah, James. We got some like new artists, some like real known legends on there. There's some real good features. But more importantly, other than the features, it's just a great body of work for sure. I got sat and played it for people like Eminem, and he said he was like blown away.
Oh, nice.
He said he never been so surprised listening to a project. He was like, man, your growth, and like same Pharrell was like, I just saw him a couple of days ago, and I played the album for him like 2 months ago. And he was like, man, I still am tripping on this song, and this song, this song. And so I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be surprising to a lot of people.
Good. We're really excited about. Yeah, I'm excited about you. You know, when you witness someone or you look at somebody in their video and you listen to their music, you have a perception of who they are. Not that I had anything bad to think about you, but to sit with you has been very rewarding.
Oh,
and
man.
You are my top. I always, I categorize people. You are definitely top 5, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely, man.
Appreciate
Y'all
the
cool
lyricist.
too. This ain't even like working, man.
Chilling. We try to make it like that, man. We want people to come back, and so.
I appreciate that, and I'll come back anytime y'all want me to.
Yeah.
You heard that?
You heard that, Ron?
You heard that? Get his contact info. Ron already got you.
Yeah, Ron, I'm mad I ain't come through here last time I was
So it's all on Ron.
It's all on Ron. Okay, Ron. You see how we do this right now? You learn some new stuff I don't know. It's all good. Big Sean, Streetz 94.5. Thank you once again.
I thank y'all. Oh yeah, shout out to my grandma too. I got grandma in Atlanta, my aunties, my little cousins, man. They are all up in high school. One just graduated high school, man.
Nice.
What's
My
cool?
homie Cam. I forgot exactly what school down there, but it's my homie Cam. Shout out to Cam, Austin. All y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all later on.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's just how we do. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much, Big Sean.
All right.
All right, we just got to get a couple drops.
We turn it.